got ball!
Hey, guard me!
Hey, pick up MP! Don't leave MP open!
Shut up! Hey, don't let him shoot! Keep on it! Ball up!
Hey, hands up!
Gee up on MP!
Hey, swing it! Got ball! Shut up! Get out on MP! Don't forget the clock! Ball up!
Watch him! Shot!
Get that! Get it!
Hey, good boy, good boy!
Hey, yo, right there!
Come to me, come to
Got
me!
him! Hey, right there!
Baby!
Who's watching him?
Hey, yo, right here! Hey, shot! All day!
He's got ball!
Are you come on, man, take that! Watch out!
Good boy, man. Hey, get on MP!
Yeah, baby!
Hey, who got him?
I got ball! Hey, Graham Tate!
yo, front him!
Joe, get it up! Watch out! Good finish, man. Give me that. Yo, check MP.
Yo!
I got him. Shot!
Hey, who got him?
might be open. Shut up! Who's watching here? D up on NP. Give me that! Foul!
I got ball!
Hey, swing it!
Hey, hands up! Shut up, shut up! Ball.
Good boy! Hey, you can't guard me! Hey, come to me, come to me! Hey, yo, right there! Roll up! You watch him! Don't let him shoot! Keep on it! Don't forget the clock! Come to me, come to me! I'll take it! Hey!
Who's watching here?
Hey, shot!
Hey, right there! Yo, I got it!
Right here!
Double!
Hey, watch out!
Yo, get on him, yo!
Hey, swing it! No!
Got him!
Oh, foul!
Yo!
Come on, punch him out! Shot! 13! Good boy! Swing out!
Come get it!
Hey, watch him!
Yo, help me out! Help me out! Come on! Hey, who got him?
Help him! Hey,
Double team! Double team!
Come to me! I got him! Switch! Yo, check MP!
Fall up!
Big!
Shut up! Shut up! Hey! Hey!
Oh, get that! Yeah, baby! Don't let him out here! Keep on him!
Double, double!
On MP. Hand one. Oh, get that. Who's locking here? Shut up. Hey, swing it.
Who's got a ball? Hey, hands up!
Hey, right there.
I'm
on fire all day. Are you right there?
Way to grab!
Come to me, come to me. You watch him.
Someone get on him! Yo, I got him! Get it, get it, get it!
Watch MP at the arc. Hey, keep shooting.
got him!
Pick up MP! No, no, no!
Way to grab it!
Hey, yo, right here! Don't leave MP open! Hey, good boy! Who's watching here? Hey, help!
I got ball!
Get up on MP! Hey, swing it! Get out on MP!
Ball! Who's got ball?
Good boy! Hey, come to me! Ball up!
Get out! Hey, hands up!
Yo, watch him! Hey, yo, right there!
Yo, I got him!
Come to me!
Shut up!
Come on, man! Help out! Hey, get on MP!
Who's got ball?
Ball up! Way to grab it! Hey, yo, right here! Shot!
Double! Hey, who got him? And the foul! Hey, yo, front him!
Oh, yeah, way to take it to the house. Pick up MP. I got him.
Yo!
Don't forget the car, man. Get on MP. No.
Get to the board! Get him!
Take that, baby. Take that. Watch out. Yo, check MP. Foul! Hey, watch him!
Calls out on MP.
Good boy.
Get the hell down!
The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to 2K Sports. You're watching the NBA, and you've got Ernie Johnson and you've got Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the San Antonio Spurs. You take a look at the Spurs. It's been a terrific start to the season for them. They really had their act together coming out of training camp, worked out some kinks in the preseason, and now...
And now, your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At center, standing 6'10", number 27, Jordan Hill. At point guard, standing 6'3", number 17, Jeremy Lin. Coach of your home team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Lakers.
On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the San Antonio Spurs are ready for this one to get started. Glad to have you with us for more NBA Action. I'm Kevin Harlan introducing the rest of the 2K broadcast team. Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and sideline reporter Doris Burke. And Steve Nash continues to remain sidelined with the injury.
He went down a few weeks back, but the good news, the flip side of that coin is that they're expecting him back shortly.
Yeah, the wait seems to be almost over. He's finally going to lace him up soon, and he can't come back quick enough.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Leonard and Duncan are the pair at forward. In the backcourt, Parker and Ginobili. And it's Splitter in at the 5 spot. 4 on the clock. On the left block. And Parker puts it in. Parker's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Spurs. Well, Tony Parker, an excellent scorer. Creative finisher, certainly inside with a smooth pull-up jump shot from mid-range. Steve, when he gets in the lane, he is dynamite.
And he draws fouls at a very high rate for a point guard. He's so good at initiating contact and then forcing the officials to make a call. And what that does, it gets you free points. It also allows you to set up your defense at the other end.
Here's Parker following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Parker kicks to Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Ginobili. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Once again, Manu Ginobili defied age and was a force off the bench for the Spurs. Just when you thought he was slowing down, he seemed to find new ways to score and contribute.
And Ginobili, Clark, when he's right, boy, he can do it all.
Yeah, he really can. Offensively, he can drive and shoot and create for others. He's an outstanding passer and a terrific defender.
Manu Ginobili in the final year of his 2-year contract extension with the Spurs, Steve, and some speculate that he may retire after this season.
Yeah, fantastic career for Ginobili. You know what I think, Kevin? I think Ginobili, Parker, Duncan, and Popovich should all just walk away right now. Just, go away together, and this has nothing to do with me coaching the Warriors. Nothing to do with me at all. This is about them. They've earned this. Walk away now, guys. Just leave.
I hear some admiration, but I also hear some sarcasm in there, too, from my partner.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Splitter and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Splitter's got his first 2 points.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here's Lynn. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And Ginobili certainly will go down in history as one of the all-time great 6 men, alongside the likes of John Havlicek, Kevin McHale earlier in his career. I'm throwing out some old-school names for you young bucks.
And Manu, a 2-time All-Star, won 3 NBA titles with the Spurs. An outstanding career for a player drafted 57th back in 1999.
And the technical free throw is good.
Tony Parker, I don't think there's any question the best player ever to come out of France. In fact, back in the summer of 2013, he led France to the Euro Cup championship in Slovenia. Just a terrific performance there for Parker.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
He said he certainly followed the rise of Jeremy Lin into a prime-time point guard in this league, and he told me we need to try to limit his penetration. That's where he's most effective, slashing and with the drive and kick. Guys, Lin has certainly been working to improve his outside shot, but sometimes you have to pick your poison, and they'll live with him shooting from outside. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Duncan after Jordan Hill's bucket. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
France has really produced some quality NBA players. You think about Boris Diaw, Nick Batum. Batum actually carried France in that title game against Lithuania.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
He misses the free throw. And for Boris Diaw and Parker, they grew up together, and They'd won a gold medal together in the U18 European Championships.
And for 13 years, they've tried to get that second gold medal. But I'll tell you, the quality of play around the world, Kevin, just continues to get tougher and tougher. And France, definitely in that upper echelon.
And he's good on the second.
What is insane about the Spurs and how successful they are as a franchise is that in their entire franchise history, they've only missed the playoffs 4 times. That is absolutely remarkable.
Now here's Ginobili. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
Great-looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Parker against Len. Wants to get it to Kobe and does. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And with the Spurs in the playoffs, you can't even begin to think about a postseason without the Spurs being involved. Only 4 absences since 1976. That's incredible.
Of course, with the Spurs, the last time they missed the playoffs, they drafted perhaps one of the best power forwards of all time in Tim Duncan.
Well, you know, he's a part of why they haven't missed the playoffs since. But the organization has run really well from top to bottom. And they deserve nothing but the success they've had since their inception because of that.
That free throw missing. Well, Jordan Hill has battled injuries, but when he's played Clark, he's been pretty effective.
You know, Kevin, last season, around 20 minutes per game he played with the Lakers, and you could argue he should have been playing more. He was very productive in that time on the floor. He's more a banger than a spread four. He's not a great perimeter shooter. So the fit with their spread-out system might have limited his playing time.
And he'll try to develop his outside shot to better fit into the Lakers' offense last year, but that's not his strength. I mean, where he's best is his ability to use his size and athleticism on the boards and really defensively as well.
And the Lakers have possession. It's a 3-point game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, given how they performed offensively that day, guys, they really had no chance.
Yeah, and the frustration just mounted. You could see it as they continued to come up empty. And by the end, they were really just happy to get out of there and have the game be over.
Ginobili the pass to Duncan. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
And Hill is one of the best rebounders in the league. He's a quality defender as well, and he can play some center. So if he can stay healthy, I think he's a guy that can really be a player to watch.
Here's Hill, following the basket by Tim Duncan. They grab their own miss. Lynn missed inside.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
It's Parker with the drive. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Kobe. Ginobili dishes to Splitter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Splitter's got 6.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Now here's Lynn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Well, Kobe has always had an alpha personality, but I don't think he came into the league as a natural leader. He was more of a loner, and as his career has worn on, he's realized the need to really engage his teammates for the good of the team.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Spurs.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, they're passing. Has been terrific too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
He hits the second from the line. San Antonio with the ball. 6-point lead. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, that was just a shocking result. Nobody saw it coming. To lose to that team would have been surprise enough, but to get blown out like that, wow.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they were just sleepwalking their way through the entire game. I mean, they were like zombies out there. That's inexcusable in my world. And Kobe Bryant, I think we've noticed, becoming less guarded in interviews, seems to be a little more open and forthcoming and authentic. And I think that's helped him express his personality both with teammates and the public. And I find it to be kind of refreshing and a good thing.
No good on the free throw. And Kobe, Steve, one of the most intense competitors the league has seen. Sometimes that intensity, though, can rub teammates the wrong way.
Well, the great ones always challenge their teammates to be at their best, and sometimes, it can go overboard. I think the challenge for Kobe is to figure out his new teammates, what makes them tick, and make sure he pushes the right buttons.
A lot of strange things happened last season, but one of them was having a playoff bracket with no Laker presence. Very odd.
Don't expect that to happen very, very often. I mean, it's rare when that is the case. It's been a while since they were completely left out of the playoff picture, and that's not going to be the norm going forward.
Good job creating just enough space to let that one fly.
San Antonio leading by 4. Feeds it to Ginobili. It's stolen by Hill. Young outside. Boozer kicks to Lynn. Deflects the pass. Passes to Young. Misses the 3.
For the Lakers, it was the first time since the 04-05 season that they didn't play postseason basketball.
Parker passes to Leonard. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. Good on the triple. Ginobili's got 5 points so far.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in three-point shooting, 4th in assists. And they also showed up in the top 5 in blocks. A good, solid team at the defensive end of the floor.
And how about the spacing that we saw from this team last year, Clark? You mentioned the three-point shooting in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage from long range. And I think it was a direct result of great unselfish play. And it helps when you can employ that inside-out game. Attack a team in the paint and then kick it out for that three-point shot.
Well, the Lakers are a franchise that not only expects to play in the postseason, but they anticipate and expect making deep runs into the playoffs and ultimately winning championships. They have the means, the resources to get back in that position in a hurry. So I tell you what, I wouldn't feel too bad about their postseason streak getting broken. 4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
The Spurs have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Well, they were very pleased with their free throw numbers a year ago. They knocked down about 79% from the stripe as a team.
Success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Now here's Lynn. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Screened by Boozer. From deep. Rebound San Antonio. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And predictably, they came out on top in the season series last year. We'll see if it's any different this time around.
Ginobili against Bryant. Ginobili kicks to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Duncan against Boozer. No good from Duncan. And as Steve brought up, the outcome of the series between these teams wasn't a surprise given how they, Clark, each finished the year.
You're right all over it, Kevin. I mean, there was success on one side and then the disappointment of missing the playoffs on the other side.
Spurs leading by 10. Parker outside. Ginobili up top. To the middle. Here's Splitter. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
Now here's Bryant. Last time out he had 13 points. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. An even 3-on-3 break. Leonard dishes to Parker. Now the feed to Duncan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. That's 7 points for Duncan.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Timeout called the Lakers. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. And so important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
Here's Henry, following the basket by Tim Duncan. Clarkson passes to Davis. Henry kicks to Johnson. Fires from 18, and he gets it to go. And the Spurs with possession here. A 12-point game. Here's Mills. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Warriors in Oakland. Outside, Bellinelli, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This defense has been way too soft early on. They've got to start playing with some energy.
You know, Steve, do something, anything to throw their shooters out of rhythm is what's got to happen here.
Now the dish to Henry. Three-pointer. And there's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That's his first foul. Spurs leading by 15. And here's Mills. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. It's tipped. Splitter dishes to Diaw. Pass to Green. Kicks it to Mills. 5 to shoot. Here's Splitter. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Steve, they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, it's impressive, too. Clark's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Now here's Randall. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Julius Randle had a great freshman season at Kentucky, amazingly consistent and dominant at times. But he still saw his stock fall a little bit. Concerns about his lack of length. He struggled at times to finish oversized. He didn't come up with a great number of steals or block shots. The question is, will he be undersized or a defensive liability at the pro level? We'll see, but I think he's going to be a productive pro.
And Randall struggled at times to finish over length. The low rate of steals and blocks, will he be undersized or a defensive liability at the pro level? That's been the question with him.
I don't have the answer to that, but it's certainly a good question. I mean, teams like their bigs to do 4 things: defend the rim, space the floor, rebound, and score inside. We know Randall can handle the last 2. Time will tell if he can get things done in the former 2.
The Spurs continue, guys, to be one of the top-tier teams in the league, both offensively and defensively.
Well, great discipline and efficiency, the continuity of the roster, the stability, and, of course, you know, what Pop calls corporate knowledge, just the unity of this roster that has grown over the years.
Splitter, that's good.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Lakers trail by 15. Here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From deep. Green with the rebound.
And for the Spurs, hey, defensively with Duncan and Splitter inside, they've got the size to protect the paint. Leonard, their wing stopper, is terrific and can guard any position on the wing. They use their length to contest shots. shots late and avoid cheap fouls. And the other thing you like about them is they didn't give up a lot of free throws last season.
Here's Clarkson after the basket by San Antonio. And the pass to Henry. Offensive rebound. Diaw with the steal. Outside, Green. Outside, Bellinelli. No good. And it's the Lakers the other way.
Well, the Spurs were just terrific offensively. The best three-point shooting team in the NBA 3 of the last 4 seasons. And I think probably the best passing team as well. They really move the ball and get great movement in their offense.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Yeah, basically a middle-of-the-road type free throw shooting team, about 76% a year ago.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Green with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shots good by Mills.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Davis kicks to Clarkson. Now Henry. 4 seconds left. The shot is off. That will count. No luck. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Spurs out in front. They lead by 18. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Coming up next Wednesday night, November 19th, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs take on LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Make sure to catch it.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for San Antonio. Green teams with Leonard on the wings. Boris Diaw is out there with Duncan. And it's Joseph in at the point.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Now here's Duncan. Excellent D there by Johnson. Now here's Randall. Pass to Clarkson. Dishes it to Randall. 6 to shoot. Leonard kicks to Green. And it's the Lakers on the break.
So deflating for a team. Coughing up the ball at one end, and then it turns into immediate points at the other end.
And it's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal. Greg Popovich with 15 straight 50-win seasons as head coach of the San Antonio Spurs. What a remarkable streak of success. And I don't really think folks understand what that level of consistency embodies. He's widely regarded as the best head coach in the NBA, and for good reason. He's the full package as a head coach.
And the Lakers with possession here. After the basket by San Antonio. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. The Lakers in fifth.
Yeah, so much of their defense revolved around their ability to block shots in the low post. That's why their numbers were so good last season.
The first free throw is good, and Los Angeles with some changes. Young's checked in for Johnson. Bryant comes in for Xavier Henry. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Clarkson. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Parker's checked in for Daniel Green. Both free throws good from Randall. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And here is Joseph. He kicks it to Duncan. And Duncan gets double teamed. Feeds to Joseph. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that game is the second of two straight at home.
And I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Golden State game turns out for sure.
Here's Randall. Kelly passes to Randall. And he uses the glass on the layup. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Now here's Parker. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop at that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively, and so they had to keep fouling.
On the wing, Kobe. Over in the corner, Randall. Back to Lin. Over in the corner, Randall. Shot clock at 5. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Randall's got 8.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Now here's Parker. He dishes it to Diaw. Out to Parker, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Tim Duncan. What a year he had last season. He averaged about 15 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he gets them a nice rotation underneath with his size.
Well, not a lot is lost, Steve, when he comes in to relieve the starting bigs.
But timeout taken. Byron Scott has had enough.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Guys, it is hard to question that Patty Mills was instrumental in the Spurs title run. Getting in the best shape of his life was the key to his breakout season. As Coach Popovich said, he was a little fatty. He had too much junk in the trunk. He came back svelte and cut and understood you have to make better decisions. Point guard type decisions. Kevin?
Pop never wanted to hide his feelings, Doris. Thank you. Who could forget Jeremy Lin's dynamic and dramatic emergence with the Knicks back in early 2012. He went from an end-of-the-bench type player struggling just to stay Clark in the league to a national storyline in a matter of weeks.
Yeah, it was insanity, for sure. I mean, and his play has settled to where he's a quality rotation player now, and quite honestly, I think he's more comfortable not having to be a media fixture like he was during that Linsanity phase. I think he's much more understated and doesn't really enjoy the spotlight, and this is much more comfortable for him where he is now.
Hill, he's checked in for the Lakers, and it's the Lakers' ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Ryan in the post. He's got 8. A nice shot by Lin.
You know, and whether or not Jeremy Lin enjoys celebrity, the NBA was certainly taking advantage of his popularity in Asia last season. The Rockets played a couple of preseason games in Taiwan, and even as he joins the Lakers now, I still think that'll be something that the league and the Lakers will be able to take advantage of.
And they needed that hoop. We'll see if that gets them going again.
I like the fact that they don't have any quit in them. They continue to whittle away at that lead.
Now here's Lynn. He's got 6. Young outside. Good.
And you know, despite all the attention and promotion, Lynn is still a young player with room to grow. Probably not a star, but from an undrafted player glued to the bench in his first 2 seasons, he has come a long way.
It's really an admirable story.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Corey Joseph.
Well, we've got a moment to look back to last year's Spurs right now. First in assist, first in three-point field goal percentage, and they were number 2 in field goal percentage. This is a team that got good shots on a regular basis and knocked them down.
And Clark, what you talked about that really resonates with me is the assists, because they were the best in the league. Clearly a result of wonderful offensive execution and, of course, unselfishness. It didn't seem to matter who was taking the shot. That team always tried to find the open man.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here is Lynn to the paint. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Kelly.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Outside Bryant. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, Kobe Bryant last season for the first time introducing high tops as his custom basketball shoes, looking to provide a little more support for that injured Achilles.
And Kobe had been wearing ultra-low tops. Do you think that contributed, Clark, at all to his Achilles injury?
No, I won't point to that. An Achilles injury is a freak injury. I mean, it can happen any number of ways. It's just a freak thing, in my opinion.
Both free throws good from Bryant.
Good game for Kobe. 10 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
Now here's Parker. He feeds it to Duncan. Clock at 6. Good. Duncan's got 11 points.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Here's Kobe. 10 points for him. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Bryant's got 4 this quarter.
After digging themselves that hole in the first quarter, this club is starting to shoot the ball much better now.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it takes a little while to work out the knots. I mean, they're starting to put it together.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Now here's Bryant. 12 points for him. Passes it to Lynn. And again, it's the Lakers.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Spurs have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Parker kicks to Duncan. Lynn against Parker. The feed to Duncan. Parker with a clean look. The Lakers with the rebound. Hill's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Kobe against Leonard. Hill drives in. There's the dish to Young. Pass to Kelly. And he hits it to tie the game up. Kelly's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's where you like to get shots, inside and close to the hoop.
Parker outside. Kicks to Duncan. That one rolling around and rims out.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Lynn with it, guarded now by Duncan. Lakers working the ball around now. Ryan against Leonard. Kobe kicks to Young. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot by Kobe, no good.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Here's Diaw. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Lakers trail. Lynn kicks to Young, and there's the pass to Kobe. Left side, Bryant. Left side, Bryant. Outside, Lynn. Pocket 4. The 15-footer, good. Lynn's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
He's found a rhythm here in this second quarter, guys. He looks good.
Ginobili attacking. Duncan gets a wide open look. Wide open shot is on the money. Duncan's got 13.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Ginobili against Bryant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. Number 1, the Spurs. In 3rd, the Lakers.
Kevin, talk about taking care of business, man. I tell you what, both of these teams took care of business from behind that three-point arc. They had a number of outstanding three-point shooters, and those guys were on target most of the year.
And he knocks down the first one. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Hill. Davis comes in for Ryan Kelly. Johnson, he's checked in for Young. And it's Henry in for Jeremy Lin. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Splitter's checked in for Duncan. Bellinelli comes in for Leonard. Daniel Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Parker.
A lot of problems for the Lakers last season, and it's one thing to stink on the road, but when you stink at home in Los Angeles, you bet people react.
Here's Mills, and the wide open shot from Green. That 3 off the mark. Outside, Kobe. Outside, Boozer. Pass to Johnson. They swipe it. Bellinelli gets the bucket. Bellinelli's got 5.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
Dishes to Henry. He kicks to Davis. Outside, Bryant. The high post shot. And Carlos Boozer gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Jordan Clarkson.
A minute 42 left in the first half. Now, here's Green. He's guarded closely. Here's the screen. To the left wing. And the basket by Diaw. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Spurs coach Greg Popovich is so highly respected by his peers. Thunder coach Scott Brooks said there are 3 things you can count on: death, taxes, and Pop winning 50 games. Dallas coach Rick Carlisle called him, quote, the best coach in any sport ever and the smartest man in the history of the world. Kevin, he wasn't joking.
High praise indeed. Thank you, Doris.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Yeah, it's one thing to create a turnover, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, that's even better.
Green kicks to Diao. 27 seconds left to play here in the half. Shot clock at 6. Mills on target from 13 feet. Mills has got his second basket of the night.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Lakers trail by 5. Here's Clarkson. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
Mills can't hit. Gets it off. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And we're through 2 here in a good one. Spurs lead by 2. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Tony, you guys have seemed to be in a good groove lately. Taking a broader look at the season, what's important for this team to have success this year?
To stay healthy. I like our chances this year. Our young guys got a lot of experience, and we play good basketball right now, so hopefully we can stay healthy and play good at the end of the season.
Tony, thank you as always. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
It didn't take long to see what kind of game he was going to have today. He came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
You know, you look at his shot chart, it's all graped up. I mean, he's right at the rim. He's driving the lane again and again.
Lynn with it. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. And it's Young in at the 3 slot. That's Byron Scott's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Kobe. A 2-point game. Right side, Kobe. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Young's shot is off. Well, going into last season, Thiago Splitter accepting a 4-year, $36 million extension, Steve, from the Spurs.
A lot of people questioned the value of that contract, but Splitter more than earned it with his play throughout the regular season and in the playoffs. He's versatile, he can pass, he can defend, and even though his numbers were down a little bit last year, he made tremendous impact just in terms of their interior play.
Now here's Parker. Feeds to Leonard. Duncan trying to break loose, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 5 here tonight. Lakers trail by 4.
And Splitter clearly, when you look at him offensively, is not a floor spacer. He's a guy who's going to finish inside. He's going to set solid screens. Even though he plays close to the basket, his field goal percentage dropped by almost 10% over the last couple of seasons. He was once superb in that area. Now he's just rock solid. But with the Spurs, in his role, rock solid is good enough.
And that one's good.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Parker against Len. Parker dishes to Splitter. Back to Parker. And Hill with the block. Duncan with the bucket. It's a close game here in Los Angeles.
Splitter still shooting over 90% of his shots in the paint, but less effective down low. Injuries perhaps a factor. We'll see if he can bounce back.
Back to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Boozer. Here's Hill. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Jordan Hill. 1 shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
The Lakers last season, and this is a remarkable factoid here, folks, that was only the 6th time in franchise history, going all the way back to the 40s, that the Lakers had missed the playoffs. Obviously, the Lakers fans are not accustomed to missing the postseason.
Now here's Ginobili. He's got 7. That's good. Ginobili's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Lynn with it. 10 points for him. And Young kicks to Lynn. He dishes it to Bryant. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And for the Lakers last season, Steve, with the departure of Dwight Howard, you knew the team on paper had less talent, but the hope was that the chemistry would improve.
And I thought it did. The chemistry was good. Kevin, they just didn't have enough talent. And when Kobe and Nash went down, it didn't matter who was out there, who was coaching. You know, it was just going to be a situation where they were not going to be able to win enough games.
Now Splitter, following the 3-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Manu Ginobili, how his season went last year. Last season put up about 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just a great player to have in your arsenal for giving your starters some rest.
Steve, I agree with you. Not many teams can bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Timeout called the Lakers. One of the top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Ginobili against Kobe. Hill sets the screen for Kobe. Lynn the pass to Hill. Kobe against Ginobili. 6 to shoot. Shot from 16, and that one hits back iron.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
The Spurs working the ball around now. Duncan drawing the double team. Stolen by Boozer. Now the Lakers on the break. Lynn's running. Bryant dishes to Young. Left side, Lynn. Ginobili against Bryant. Hill, a screen on Ginobili. The shot's good from Bryant. Bryant's got 5 points now this quarter.
The road back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
He's in one heck of a groove with his scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Back to Parker. Parker left side. Clock at 6. And Boozer with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And the Lakers making a change here. Randall's checked in.
Julius Randle.
4 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Parker.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Lynn. 10 points for him. Right side, Kobe. Back to Lynn. Bryant passes to Lynn. Free throw line jump shot. And too long on the shot.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Covered by Parker. Kobe kicks to Lynn. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the Lakers get called for the foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
First free throw is good.
Kawhi Leonard has been talked about and mentioned as the future of this San Antonio Spurs team. 23 years old is all he is, and already a great defender and a much improved shooter from his days at San Diego State.
Ryan Kelly, he's checked in for Hill. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And for Kawhi Leonard, we know about his defense, but you think, Steve, he can become a go-to offensive player?
Well, he's going to need to, Kevin, when Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan move on. This is going to be Kawhi Leonard's team. And I thought what was interesting was the Spurs gave him more of a burden last year offensively. They started to give him more and more looks isolation-wise down the block, and he's developed at a beautiful rate. He's coming into his own.
Here's Kobe. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Bryant's got 7 points here in this quarter. San Antonio leading. In the corner, it's Ginobili looking for Splitter. He gets it there. Duncan outside. And the wide open shot from Ginobili. They get it back. Splitter. The layup off target. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Young. 23 points for Kobe Bryant.
Gotta love this team's grit. After trailing early, they have fought all their way back here.
You know, they could have gotten down on themselves when they were down earlier, but I like the fact they never gave up, guys.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Spurs have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Leonard with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Back to Leonard, shoots it. Here's Duncan, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Duncan's got 17.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Kobe dishes to Randall. Ginobili with the steal. And Ginobili with a clear path to the rack. And that one's good. And now a 4-point Spurs lead.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Now Randall, 8 points for him. He feeds it to Kelly. Passes it to Lynn. And that is good. 12 points for him.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Spurs have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Parker passes to Ginobili. Leonard sets a screen for Duncan. And here's Splitter. He's got 12. Here's Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Nick Young. Well, Kawhi Leonard drafted 15th overall, Clark, back in 2011. The pick acquired from the Indiana Pacers in a trade for George Hill.
And you know, at the time, Manu Ginobili said that he really didn't agree with the trade, made him angry. He had a real strong relationship with George Hill and liked his game. I'm sure a lot of Spurs fans felt the same way, but even as Hill remains a heck of a player, the Spurs fans have to be happy. As a matter of fact, they are ecstatic with what Kawhi Leonard has been able to do and what he looks like he's going to do for many years to come.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Ed Davis is checked in for Ryan Kelly. Johnson comes in for Nick Young. Xavier Henry's checked in for Kobe. And it's Clarkson in for Jeremy Lin.
And Leonard has been a great fit with the Spurs culture. Quiet, low maintenance, hardworking, not one for all the glitz and the glamour. You know, he owns one watch, they say. Just focused on basketball, not the lifestyle that it affords.
And you talk about Leonard's work ethic, instilled in him from his late father, lost tragically when Kawhi was only 16 years old. But his father used to put him to work at his car wash, made him run hills, and really embedded in him the value of hard work. And his dad's influence and legacy lives on in Kawhi.
First one falls for him.
Even as the Spurs continue to grow older, it's really hard to write them off. I mean, it's incredible how long this team has been ruling the roost in the West and contending for championships.
Both free throws good from Randall. And guys, you know, if you look at the dominance for the Spurs, they have found younger players like Kawhi Leonard, for instance, Steve, to keep them on top.
Yeah, and then Popovich does such a good job of preserving their veterans, keeping their minutes down and resting them for the playoffs. So Popovich and the Spurs really kind of wrote the book on managing the regular season. A lot of people thought that Danny Green would build on his play from the 2013 playoffs last season, but It was marred by injuries and underwhelming performances from him. Definitely not what he nor Spurs fans were hoping for.
And Danny Green last season, a dip in his field goal and three-point percentage, Clark.
You know, he hit a slump around the middle of the season, but he finished strong. Still a highly efficient scorer in their offense.
And the first one at the line is good. The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
Now here's Randall. 10 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Clarkson kicks to Randall. Rebound, San Antonio.
And, you know, for the Lakers, no competition from football. There's not a pro football team in the L.A. market. And it's one of the top 2 markets in the country. And it is a basketball town. You look at their TV deal, which is really mind-boggling. It's worth about $3.6 billion over 20 years. That gives you a lot of financial firepower there.
Spurs have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Now here's Green. And there's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis.
Well, guys, you look at the financial resources for the Lakers, not the same advantage that it once was, because with the most recent CBA, it's really restricted spending. And the question is, how will that impact the Lakers moving forward?
And he makes the first.
Boris Diaw was more aggressive looking for his offense last season, and he's got a lot of it. I thought he shot the ball extremely well. Excellent percentages both from the field, 2-point range, and long range.
And Diaw last season averaging around 9 points a game. That represented a major uptick in his score.
Yeah, and it's really not about his scoring either, as you know, Kevin. I mean, he's a guy who can beat you in a lot of different ways. Terrific passer, perfect in that San Antonio offense because of his ability to see the floor and pick the defense apart.
Now here's Johnson. 5 on the clock. Shoots off the step back. Henry misses. San Antonio leading. Here's Mills. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Green dishes to Splitter. And that one is stuffed right through. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Green kicks to Bellinelli. Spurs working the ball around now. The feed to Green. There's the dish to Mills. And Davis sends it back. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Boozer, he's checked in for Randall. And so it's San Antonio with it. 6-point lead. Bellinelli gets the bucket.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Johnson the screen. Pass to Clarkson. Kicks to Henry. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Spurs. Splitter's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Green, the pass to Mills. There's the bucket, good. And now it's an 11-point Spurs lead. Henry with it. For 3. That's good. Henry's got 11. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Spurs. They're up by 8. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
On tap next Monday, November 17th. Ty Lawson and the Denver Nuggets take on LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Be there.
On the court for San Antonio. In the backcourt, Parker and Ginobili. Green out there with Duncan, and it's Diaw in at the 5, down low. Duncan. And Hill with the block. It's stolen by Green. And now the fast break, Ginobili with the ball. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for San Antonio. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 10. For 3, Kobe, and that one's good. Kobe's got 12 points in just the second half.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Of course, they have to stay hot, but if they do, I think you're right, Clark, particularly if they can convert defense into offense.
And here's Leonard, following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. Shot clock at 6. It's Parker with the drive, and Boozer with the block. Lynn against Duncan. Young outside, and it's Bryant in the corner. Leonard dishes to Parker. It's tipped. Now Kobe. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Hill, outside for Kobe. Young outside. Back to Bryant. The second chance effort. No good off the front iron. San Antonio leading by 7. Ginobili outside. Diaw with it. Boozer picks him up. And Diaw kicks to Ginobili. Parker outside. Now the pass to Leonard. Right side Leonard. But they get it back. Diaw the pass to Ginobili. Duncan dishes to Parker. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And it's Duncan penetrating. Tries yet again. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist from Duncan. And it's 9 points for Kawhi Leonard. Here is Bryant. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Leonard against Young. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, there's always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year in L.A. All of a sudden, he dubbed himself Swaggy P, and it caught on. It seemed like the whole league Kind of loved watching him play and referring to him by that nickname.
That one is off.
And Nick Swaggy Young, they call him, Swaggy P, never swaggier than last season, the top scoring rate of his career and some of the best efficiency as well. He had some huge nights.
Good on the second free throw. And Young, a good ball handler. He can get his shot whenever he wants.
And that's often, Kevin. Don't expect a lot of assists from him. He's a guy who, when he touches the ball, it's going up.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Thanks, Doris. Now, here's Diaw. And it's Parker in the corner. And the Spurs scoring again.
He's been a different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Lakers trail by 10. And a wide open look for Lynn. Yep, right through the net.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Parker outside. Duncan outside. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Back to Duncan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Parker. Second shot opportunity, and Duncan lays it in. Duncan's got 19 points.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Now here is Hill. Here's Lynn. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half, still bagels in the second.
Looking at the game Parker's been having, he's got 10 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
Now, he's a maestro, Clark. I mean, the conductor of this offense, putting on a fantastic performance.
At the line for the Spurs, Tony Parker, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Randall's checked in for the Lakers. And San Antonio also making a switch. Splitter's checked in for Boris Diaw. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Lakers trail by 12. Here's Lynn. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Parker kicks to Duncan. Leonard sets a screen for Duncan. It's Ginobili outside. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Now here's Lynn. Young outside. Randall with a screen for Young. Clock is at 3. Kobe goes in, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Spurs ball.
Spurs leading by 12. Parker kicks to Ginobili. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist in the game. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Young outside. Back to Lynn. Shot clock at 5. And here's Bryant for 3, and he gets the bucket. Kobe's got 29.
Starting to get it rolling, guys. That's 4 3-pointers for the game. 3 of them coming in this second half.
Out to the wing. There's the screen. Duncan kicks to Ginobili. It's stolen by Hill. Right side, Bryant. Right side, Kobe. Cans the 12-footer. Kobe's got 31.
It's a good thing he showed up today, because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Pass to Duncan. Dishes it to Leonard. Fires the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Randall's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Bryant against Ginobili. Bryant is doubled. Young outside. Back to Bryant. No one near him. Off the left rim and out.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Leonard dishes to Duncan. Splitter passes to Duncan. Here's Leonard. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. That's 12 points for Kawhi Leonard.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
On the wing, Bryant. He's covered by Ginobili. Tries it from 19. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I thought he'd make that one. I mean, that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Leonard kicks to Duncan. Feeds it to Splitter. Ginobili outside. 6 on the shot clock. Randall grabs the board.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
At the line for 1.
Spurs leading by 10. Passes it to Duncan. And here's Leonard. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Bryant. They double team Kobe. So it's San Antonio now. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And Ginobili, here we go. And the shot is good. Ginobili's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Lakers trail by 12. Outside Bryant. Shoots off the screen, and the shot is good. Kobe's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
Duncan with a screen on Lynn. Parker dishes to Duncan. Back to Parker. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. 14 points for Parker.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Well, Tim Duncan, in a lot of ways, is the epitome of Steve's substance over style.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin, and both in terms of his game and his personality. He's just a winner and a leader, but he does it in such a quiet fashion that sometimes people forget to take notice.
Lakers trail by 12.
And when I think about Duncan's leadership, man, I could go on and on. I don't even know if I have enough time, but one of the things that stands out is he's never put himself above his teammates or the staff, and he allows himself to be coached extremely hard by Greg Popovich. He's relentless, dedicated, and in many ways he can lead without saying a word.
San Antonio leading by 9. Parker outside. Duncan right side. That's good. Duncan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You talk about Duncan allowing Pop to get into him. I think really he's his own toughest critic. As great as he is, he's hard on himself. He's pushed himself to become great.
Now here's Lynn. He kicks to Young. Ryan against Ginobili. Back to Young. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go. Again, Young missing.
Boy, they've really won the battle of the boards in this one, Kevin.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. He dishes it to Splitter. He feeds it to Parker. Pass to Duncan. Rebound by Kobe. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hill sets the screen for Bryant. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Spurs.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play, and it's fun to watch, too.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And you always like to jump on your opponent early in a season series. This is just the first of 3 between these two teams, but a good win to go up 1-0 on the year against the Lakers.
You always need role players to step up and help, and that was the case here as everything was working for Duncan. And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else seemed to match as he chased down rebounds.
Leonard with no one around, and that comes off the assist by Duncan. And the Spurs lead by 16. The Lakers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. Lynn the pass to Young. There's the feed to Randall. Outside, Lynn. They need this. Rebound, San Antonio. Now here's Parker. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Tony Parker, and Tony, there was an intensity to the way this team played. Were you guys amped up?
We were motivated tonight. You know, today we were on a mission. We want to make a statement, and we played great basketball, great ball movement. Everybody wasn't selfish. We shot the ball a lot better, and we played great defense.
Statement delivered, mission accomplished. Nice win, Tony. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Tim Duncan.
Thank you.